Hi there, boys and girls. The weekend is upon us. We are going to be doing another directed draw. Now, I'm going to tell you this is a surprise for Mommy. It is not a secret, but it's a surprise. So try to do this directed draw by yourself or Daddy there. But leave Mommy out of it so it's a surprise for her for Mother's Day. So, think about Mommy's hair, her eye color, and we're going to get started. This is Mrs. McConnell right here and my Mommy. So we're going to start. Have your white paper out, black marker or crayon, and of course, your different colors. And here we go. Remember we had done September Me and it was you, a portrait of you. So it's about the same thing. We're going to start with an oval, magic C. Half of that magic C. Your turn. All right, here we go. Second half of the magic C from the top. Almost all the way out to the corners and connect that magic C. Your turn. All right, kiddos, we're gonna do her neck. Now look down here, the bottom of your page. Don't go all the way to the bottom. We're gonna do one line here and one line here. Not teeny tiny skinny, just about like that. Apart. 2 fingers apart. Not to the bottom. Your turn. Alrighty, here we go with her shoulders. Remember, we're going to start at the neck. We're going to go all the way to the end of the paper. Up a little rounded to the end of your paper on one side. Your turn. And here we go on the other side. All the way to the end of your paper and a little hump. And there you go, for shoulders. Your turn. Alrighty. Now let's make a neckline. I did a V line on this one. I'm gonna do a V line. Or you can do a round line if she wears a shirt that's more rounded. I'm going to do a V-neck. And down and back up. There's my V-neck. Your turn. Alrighty, now we're going to go up Mommy's eyes. Now we're going to make eyes not perfect circles. We're going to do them almond shape. Our eyes are a little bit almond shaped. So we'll start from the top here, go down a little bit, not too far. And we'll do one. And we'll do another one too. Let's make them symmetrical. Remember that big word, symmetrical? The same. Your turn. Let's do the bottom of the eyes. Ovally. Down, connect it back up. Down, connect it back up. And there you go. Your turn. All right, now this is where it gets a little bit tricky, so watch really carefully. We did this with your eyes also. So starting at the very top here, it's going to be like a little magic C. And we're going to start at the top, round it just a little bit, and it'll look like circles in the eye. Starting from the top and the other direction and back down and connect it. Just like that. It looks like a circle. Your turn. we'll go right over and do the other eye. Top to bottom, a little rounded. Top to bottom, a little rounded. And there we are. Your turn. All right, let's go and do the pupil, a nice black. We all have black pupils. 2 black pupils. And there we go. Your turn. All right, and we know our mommies have beautiful eyelashes. So let's give her some eyelashes. But watch, I'm just gonna do 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your turn on each eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's add some to the bottom of her eyes. A little smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on each eye. Your turn. All right, now at the top here, let's add a couple of eyebrows. 1, 2, and there you go. Your turn. All right, now our mommies have noses. If you think your mommy has a little nose, kind of like an L shape, do this one right here. If you might think it might be a little pointier, maybe touch your nose and see, is it rounded? Is it pointy? You decide, but not right up here. Let's go right in the middle of her face. And that looks about like my mommy's. Your turn. All right, now look at our beautiful lips. Our mommies do have beautiful lips. So we're gonna do it this way. Remember how I described 2 little mountaintops or a seagull flying? Watch this, a nice big smile. Beautiful lips. Here we go. Round it down, back up and down. It looks like a seagull flying. And it looks like a pout, but it's not going to be. Your turn. All right, let's do the bottom part here, and it's just upside down magic C. Here we go. Down and connect it. There's her mouth. Your turn. All right, and then we have the line right down there in the middle. And she'll have big, gorgeous lips right across. And connect it to the other side. There we go. Your turn. And look, she's almost completed. Now, this is super important. What is mommy's hair like? Is it long, like Mrs. McConnell's, and goes past her shoulders? Is it medium? I'm going to show you another one I did. Does it just go down to here and it's straight with a little line across? Or maybe just above the shoulders? This is for you to decide what you think your mommy's hair looks like. Some mommies have curly hair all the way past her shoulders, or it might just go halfway. So you decide. Think about your mommy's hair. All right, so here's a sample. Here's a sample of the curly hair, or just straight here. All right, but the first thing that we need to do, and it's gonna look a little silly, but we're gonna put a little line on top of her head. just like that. This gives your mommy's hair texture, whether it's long, short, or curly. There's a line there also, and that just gives it volume on top, the part. All right, so everyone do this line. Your turn. All right, now I'm gonna do just like I did my hair here, to go all the way past her shoulders, a long line. I'm gonna do something different on that side to try to help you out. But do you see here? Just like this. And if it's long, you're gonna do exactly the same thing on the other side. But if it's short, you're just gonna do this. If it's short here, go here. If it's about this length, go here. You decide, is it this short above by her ear? Is it closer to her neck here? Or is it curly? You decide. Your turn. You're going to do the same on each side. Not different like I did it. The same. If it's curly, this one, just like I described over here. All right, now we're going to give it a little texture. And by doing that, we just add a few lines. So if your hair is straight, you're just going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 lines through her straight hair. If you think mommy's hair is curly, do little curly lines. This is the curly hair over here. Okay? If it's straight, just a couple of lines in there if her hair is just to here, or a little further down. Your turn. All right, I think we are done with our black marker or black crayon, whatever you chose to use. Now, let's get our colors out. Are we ready? I'm gonna do my blue eyes. Now, we have 2 different blues. If you think your mommy's hair is a little more turquoise, aqua color, or the dark blue. Sorry, dark blue. Your choice. I'm going to do mine turquoise blue. If you think your mommy's eyes are brown, you will use brown. If you think your mommy's eyes are green, you will use green. Now, if you think they're hazily, lots of mommies have hazel hair. Hazel eyes, excuse me. Hazel eyes. Do the green first, if it's more green, and then a little brown on top. If it's just a little bit of green, do the brown first, and then the green on top. That'll be hazel. All right, kiddos, your turn. Beautiful blue eyes. Don't go inside the white. Okay, we're going to take our beautiful red, bright, beautiful lips. Here we go. We're trying to go one direction and going horizontal. And go right over those black lines, but stay inside the lines. Nice. bright, beautiful red. All right, kiddos, your turn. There we go. Alrighty, I think next we'll do our skin color. So I have peach colored skin. I'm not very dark. I am when I get a tan, but I'm still going to use peach colored. Now, if your skin is a darker color all the time, use the brown for a light colored. Okay, that's your choice. Here we go. We're gonna go just into our face, not our eyes. Stay out of the eyes. You can go over those eyelashes, eyebrow, don't go into the hair. And I'm doing it all vertical right now. That's easier for me to just go up and down, up and down, up and down. Don't go into her eyes. Down to her nose. Just like that. Keep on going. All right, your turn. Don't go into her hair. Down to her lips. Finish off over here. All the way to her chinny chin chin. And then, of course, we're going to go down into her neck. Because her neck will be the same color. And there we go. Keep on going. But it's looking beautiful. Mommy's just gonna love this so much. And remember, this is what you're gonna give to her on Mother's Day. So keep it a surprise for Mother's Day. And your teachers will be talking to you about that next week. All right, if you are done, you get to choose a colored shirt for her. Now, here's something to think about. If your mommy has blonde hair like me, yellow, I'm not gonna put a yellow shirt. It's just gonna be, you just won't be able to see it. So don't use a yellow. But if you have brown hair and you want to use yellow, that's okay. We're gonna use blue background, so remember, no blue shirts, because we're gonna use a blue background. But any other color is fine. I like fuchsia, pinky. I'm gonna do that again right here for her shirt color. Now, I did on this one, like I did little hearts on that one. If you wanna do stripes, you can give her stripes if she wears that, and not just a solid color. Mix it up a little bit. I'm good with that. I'm just gonna have a solid color though. But any of those other colors, green, purple, pink, orange, you decide. This one, I don't know. Mommies with brown hair look really good in orange, so I did orange on that one. All right. And there we go. Pick maybe her favorite color. Your turn. All right, our next big step, her hair color. So mine is blonde. And for blonde, we will use yellow. If mommy has brown hair, use brown. If mommy has black hair, use your black. It's your choice. You want it to look like your mommy. All right? Your turn. And just keep going right over those black little lines. Just all the way up to the top. Look at that. And like I said, if mommy has brown hair, go ahead and use some brown there. Shorter hair. You know what your beautiful mom looks like. And if you think mommy's hair is black, use the black. Okay. Same on each side though. Don't do it like this. This is just a sample of showing you how to use different ways with short hair, medium hair, long hair, curly hair. Alrighty. Same color. Alrighty. So there's my mom. There's the sample with the different shorter, longer hair, curly hair. She looks beautiful and your mama is gonna love it. Right? And the very last thing we do is the background. So I'd like you to have the blue. I just have the black right now, but I prefer the blue. And remember, we just roll, and if you don't have the shading crayon, a broken shading crayon, you know what to do. Just use your blue and just do it very lightly and not very dark. Just like that. I didn't do it on the other one there. Okay, just very lightly up and down. If you don't have the rolling one, the shading one, the broken crayon that we usually use at school. Okay. Here's the flatter one. Just like that. And there you go, boys and girls. That's going to be such a wonderful surprise for your moms on Mother's Day. It'll be her card, her portrait. She's gonna love it. I'll see you next time. Bye.